Hey Pisces, how are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. I'm so happy to have all you with me today. We're going to do a general reading for the month of May. Pardon me. So these are going to be general messages, which means that you guys out there aren't going to resonate with everything that I'm saying here today. That's totally fine. Feel free to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos for additional messages. And never try and force something that doesn't seem to be fitting your situation or your story. That being said, sometimes things do need to marinate in your brain and your head a little bit. And things may click later on. So take it as it resonates, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it. What else do you need to know? Everything is going to be in the comment box below, so check that out. Talks about what decks I'm using, how to find your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, etc., etc. And this channel's new, so please do like, share, subscribe where you can. I have not been hitting the mark on my Pisces people, I feel. I think you guys have the least amount of views. So maybe I just haven't found my Pisces gang yet. But yeah, so I'm hoping that some of these messages resonate for you guys today. I hope a lot of them do, actually. You were featured very prominently in Aquarian's reading. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, I highly recommend checking that video out because you were showing up all over the place there. And also as well, towards the end of the Virgo reading, if you're dealing with a Virgo in your life, yeah. Something about the readings during the month of May are heavily involved in the idea of service to other people, including the idea of love and nurturing and creativity. So yeah, water signs, right? Love and yeah, something about Pisces, kind of that sensitive, gentle touch of things. Yeah, you guys I think are going to be key players this month in Taurus season, so I'm interested to see what we can get for you. So without further ado, let's hop in. What can we get for Pisces for the month of May, please, Spirit? For our beautiful friends, the Pisces, what can we get for them? For Pisces, what do Pisces need to see in here? Oh my goodness. All right. Wow, all right, you got some cool cards. You have the Two of Cups followed by the Four of Wands. For those of you who know tarot cards, that's not a bad thing. What else can we get for Pisces, please? Oh my goodness. Okay, too many cards. Let's see. Okay. All right. They have been flying out recently, so good Lord. I'm not even going to turn over the future yet because, quite frankly, I don't want to be distracted by it. That's just how I do my readings. So, all right. In your past, we're starting off strong with the Devil, Mr. Devil energy. All right. Could be a Capricorn in your life that you're dealing with. Followed by the Two of Cups, Cancerian energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's Venus and Virgo. I love how that sounds. It's just so beautiful sounding. A card of Virgo. This card has come up in almost every reading too, so there is something about the idea of self-progress, self-abundance. Yeah, it's been in all the readings, I think, so far, so that might be a key player in your life as well. So let's see, what can we get on the Pisces? The Devil sometimes speaks to toxic energies, lower vibration, addictions, some sort of, it could be like substance abuse or partaking in just like lower vibrational thinking. I don't know if that's what this is. I'm just digesting it here because it's followed right by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups followed by the Single Ladies card, so to say. Actually, what I'm getting for this is something about the Devil has to do with, and this kind of makes sense too, I think, with your career reading. It may have to do with something that you're chained to by default. You're feeling stuck and there's not a lot of passion here. It's like the passion you once felt for it is gone and now it's just routine. You've become a slave to it, right? Enslaved. Feels more career related. I don't think for most of you this is a relationship. Like, if it is, it's like the ball and chain. Like there's no passion left in the marriage, which is interesting because sometimes the devil can be like extreme sexual, like raw sexual passion. I'm not getting that here. This has more to do, for most of you Pisces, I'm getting, this has to do with like a job that you just feel stuck at, that's suffocating, that it feels like a toxic work environment. You're just not happy there. But there's something else in your life that is offering you some sort of happiness. It might be a romantic partnership. Now, this is the Two of Cups, so it's early on. This wouldn't be someone you've been with for a long time. Like at most 2 years, but that feels like a long time to me for the Two of Cups. This feels more like you've met recently. Maybe you've been dating for a couple months. But there's something really sweet and innocent about this, and this is in your past again. I really like it. And it makes work tolerable. So it could be someone at your work that maybe someone new has joined the team, right? And you instantly form a bond, a friendship, a connection. Like, this doesn't have to be love yet. It could just be getting together and hanging out and, like grabbing a beer after work or whatever it is. It's like the darker side of your day and the lighter side of your day. I think you're trying to balance out, but the thing is, because this falls in the middle, if this represents work, the work you're doing, the money you're making, the pentacles you're earning, suddenly it's like the world is a brighter, shinier place. And I think it's because of this connection you made. Now, this is sometimes the card of being single, but here's the thing, because it's the Two of Cups, you might not be dating this person yet. You might just have like a crush on them, or it might even be too soon for that. You might just really get along and have a nice steady friendship with them. And so going to work now, I'm not saying you look forward to it because you don't like what you're doing, but you look forward to seeing this person because this is how they make you feel. They make you feel rich and abundant and they lift your spirits. They're sunshine. They're sunshine in a bottle for you. It's very cute. It's super cute. I like it a lot. They do good things for your confidence, for your self-esteem, maybe. I think they're a very nurturing presence. This could also be your person as well, Pisces, but in a similar sense, your energy levels sort of match each other. It might be that you bond over not liking the job, but the thing is, when you get together, it's not lower vibrational. You're not getting together and griping about, I hate this and I'm so unhappy here. It's like your problems and worries float away when you're with this person. It's like you're birds of a feather, right? She has her little like falcon there or whatever. Birds of a feather that flock together. You have similar passions and interests, and it's like when you get together, I'm just sensing like you have all these similarities that are being unearthed, being discovered. And oh my God, you watched that show too, and I love this, I love that, and oh, have you tried this, or have you been there? Like, it's that sort of like really jovial friendship conversation, like when you're on a first date or meeting a new person, and you start bonding over similar things. It's like that, those chemicals in your brain that just feels really good and sweet. It's really cute. It's really cute. Good. I'm happy for you, Pisces. That's in your past. So this devil energy is followed up by the Emperor. The card of Aries could be fire, though. Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, having to do with work, the Empire, frequently the card of a career, a job, a boss. Very frequently this could be your boss. It can also be the card of fatherhood. It's all about order and stability and rules. Something about this relationship, I'm getting back to the Emperor here. Something about this relationship reminds me of 500 Days of Summer. If you've seen that, and before you jump to like, oh no, they don't end up together. Here's why I'm saying that. When they first meet, it's just this very silly, jovial, like they go into IKEA and pretend they own the store, and like there's something very, I want to say childish and innocent about it. It's not something too serious yet, right? And it's almost like when you're at work, whatever workplace you're at, there's this attitude of like, no smiling, get to work, no conversing with your coworkers. Like, it's very order. There's strict rules about where you guys work, but I'm getting that like you guys go off into the corner and start giggling about something, and it's like just by looking at each other, you have that soul connection that you don't even have to say anything, and you can like read each other's minds. I'm feeling the energy, and it's making me smile. It's really, oh God, it feels so good. And I say soul connection because you do have the 1111 card. So whether this is your soul mate in terms of romance, or just like they're part of your soul tribe. It's like you were meant to be with this person, meet this person. They were meant to be in your life. I mean, this can sometimes be the wedding card, but I'm not going to jump to that yet. I think because it's coming from the Two of Cups, you guys have just built a really steady, solid foundation together. Again, it's shrouded in light, in sunshine, and happiness the way this is. And it could be that maybe at work you didn't have a best friend, so you were kind of single, so to say, at work. You didn't have that person to go grab lunch with, or, to talk about how was your weekend. And it's like now you do. You have this solid foundation with someone. And yeah, it's really cute. It's like you're going to baseball games together and getting hot dogs and cheering for your favorite team. It's really cute. I love it. But there's something about like you guys mocking the boss or rebelling against the order of things. What is this Emperor about for Pisces? I don't think this is you or your person. This is another player, and it comes right under the Devil. So it could be a Capricorn or an Aries is the person of authority in your life. Could be your parents, right? For younger viewers, if you are kind of on the dating scene. If so, it's like I'm getting mother is Capricorn and father is Aries. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, okay, so if that's the case, if these are your parents, or it could be your friends, people who are protective of you, there's a little bit of either protection and that they don't want you to get hurt. They're suspicious of this person in your life. Could be a little bit of jealousy, like if this is a best friend looking at your new relationship, friendship, they're kind of like, wait a minute, like you're my friend, Pisces. What do you mean you're not hanging out with me? What do you mean we're not going to the game together? Like, you know what I mean? It's a little bit toxic. It's a little bit, it's like they're trying to chain you, hold you back. I don't know how severe this is, but yeah. Oh, this card just popped. I pushed it back in. The King of Cups. Interesting. Okay, very interesting clarifier for this Emperor. So I think what that means is, again, this Emperor who's all about order and stability. There's something about him that does not like to express emotions. He is overly... Now, King of Cups means king of love, kings of emotions, of sensitivity. It's a Scorpio card. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. But again, this isn't the relationship. This is one of the outsiders, one of the viewers who is witnessing this cute friendship or relationship in your life. They're holding back their emotions, or they're not used to seeing this love dynamic, especially if it is in the workplace. I'm just getting that if they're not saying it too directly, they're thinking like, put your cups away. This isn't the time or the place to be having like this cute little office romance thing. Or yeah, there's it's just like there's no emotions allowed. And in this card, see how at the very edge here, there's like a dolphin or a fish jumping out of the ocean while this guy's back is turned. If this is your boss, that's you, Pisces. It's like you're making a muck, you're causing chaos, you're rebelling, you're doing silly things while the boss isn't looking. Yeah, it's like there's no emotional or creative spark in this work relationship. It could be between your mother and your father. It could be like a loveless marriage. And that could be what you're rebelling against, in that you do want true love. You want the sunshine and the rainbows, and you want someone who makes you feel young again. Like that Frank Sinatra song, You Make Me Feel So Young. Okay, I'm such a movie nerd. I'm a film person, so pardon the metaphors, but That song always makes me think of Elf when Zooey Deschanel and Will Ferrell, they're running through the big shopping mall. And, you know, it's like that. Again, all these Zooey Deschanel references. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, they're listening to that song, and there's just this sweet, innocent vibe. There's not a care in the world. All these people who are just kind of either jealous or don't understand, or they're very severe and sterile. There's no sense of fun or emotion or passion in their life. Those are the onlookers of this really beautiful relationship you have, Pisces. And yeah, you make me feel so young. You make me feel revigorated. You make me feel like this when I used to feel like this. So whoever this person is in your life, whether it's a romance or a partner friendship, even if it's just friendship, this is a good person. It's really cool. I'm interested to see where this goes in the future. So following this soulmate connection, whether it's romance or friendship, you also have the Knight of Pentacles, card of Virgo. That's come up in a lot of readings. The Ten of Wands, releasing of burdens, and the Justice card. So literally could be justice as well as putting down burdens. There's something about having to go to this person, and this isn't you. I think this is your boss again, or again, whoever this person of authority is in your life, Pisces, which is very interesting. I mean, if you're, no longer living, under your parents' roof, and if this isn't striking a chord in terms of career, I'm not sure who else this would be, but it could be a literal judge. Here's the thing, though, this isn't leading up to like the whole marriage thing, like if that's where some of you guys are going with that. Could be a Libra in your life, someone who's making a judgment call, someone who's passing judgment on the work you've been doing. Okay, you know what I think this is? Not going to be for all of you, but because this romance, this friendship has been a much needed breath of fresh air, distraction in your life, it's like your work has slowed down. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Pentacles do have to do with work, with career. So it's like your work has taken a back seat to going out and having fun, to going to the baseball games, to running around the mall together, to just being silly in the office. It's like they've been a really lovely distraction, and it's doing great things for your soul. But it's like you've been putting off the work, and all of a sudden it's starting to build up. All the work that you were supposed to get done by last Friday, like it's Thursday morning and you're like, oh shit, I was supposed to send that document out. The work is piling and piling up, and it's going to require a lot more of your time and effort. And again, I think this is your boss who's noticing. If you're not having a performance discussion with them, it's like their sort of truth. They know what's going on. They're smart. You're not getting away with, if you're ducking out of the office earlier, I'm saying office, whatever your workplace is, if you're ducking out of the job early to go have fun with this person, they know. This person is not stupid. They know. But this could also be you in the sense that you've realized what kind of pickle you've gotten yourself into, is that now you have to miss out on the concert with this person because you have all this piled up work that has to get done. And so it's like you're trying to rebalance the scales of, this really super great person has entered into my life, but it's impacting my career. It's impacting my responsibilities. That could be what this is. So Libra, the card of justice of the scales, it's like you're trying to balance work and play. That's exactly what it is. It's work and play. I'm even seeing you have to come in on one of your days off just so you can get extra stuff done. And the thing is, I don't know why I'm getting this, but you're keeping it a secret from this person. You don't want them to know that because you guys stayed out till 2 a.m. to whatever, go do this or go dancing or I don't know, something like that. You're really paying for it. You might be exhausted at work the next day. And so it's like you have to come in on, I don't know, on a Saturday or your day off to get some extra stuff done. But you don't want this person to know, because you don't want to put the idea in their head like you still want to hang out with them all the time, and by saying like, oh, I'm exhausted and I'm behind, you feel like they're gonna be like, oh well, maybe we shouldn't do this, and you want to do that, whatever plans you have. So it's like you're trying to rebalance the scale, but something about it, you're doing it in secret. Very interesting. I'm gonna pull one card on this 11-11. This Four of Wands. Again, I think it's just a solid, steady, happy foundation. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we need to know about it before we move to your future, because I haven't pulled a lot of clarifiers. It's been pretty, everything's been at face value here. What can we get for this? I keep wanting to call it the 11-11 card. Oh, too many. No, there's like 7 cards there. Sorry, Pisces. I'm looking for 1 or 2. Spirit, what is the most important thing we need to, thank you. The most important thing we need to know. You still got 3 cards. All right, let's see. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. So you have 2 cards that have already come out. This Soulmate, you have the Devil and the burdens, the 10 of Wands, right? This extra work that's piling up. It's because of this person. And the 4 of Wands, rest, healing. So give me a second here. So for a very few number of you, this person in being introduced to your life that's new, they could be a Capricorn as well. And in that case, you know, it's so unfair that Capricorns get lumped in with all like the negative downsides of the Devil card. This could literally be, hey, a Capricorn comes into the office, you guys become friends, and it's pure happiness. That could absolutely be, and would make sense that this soulmate, this friendship, this connection is again being clarified by like, it's Devil energy referring to the Capricorn, okay? That's going to be for some of you. For others of you, I'm getting as clarifiers, it's like you guys met in a venue. You met in, whether it's the workplace or at some function or event, you met in I just want to say a foundation, do you know what I'm saying? You met in, I mean, for lack of a better term, you met in a building, some sort of, I know that seems very general, but here's where I'm going with that. I do think it's work, because you met in a place where if this isn't a Capricorn, again, it's like a slave driver, toxic energy, keeping the little people down, having to shoulder the same burdens, the same weight of this work. But what I was saying for you, it's like a breath of fresh air. This person comes in and it's like, it gives you just a chance to rest and enjoy life again. There's the heart here. It brings joy back into your life when it was just like, you just want to roll over and die because this job, it's like a dead end job and you're not enjoying it. There's something about this soul connection that you make here. It might be helping you to release toxic energy or burdens that you've been carrying around, because this person, again, they bring like this really beautiful sunshine into your life that is healing. This very much feels like the Virgo reading I just did, and you did have that card. You may want to check that out if you're dealing with a Virgo. But again, it is also clarifying, though, with the 10 of Wands, that inadvertently, unintentionally, however you want to say it, because this is a really beautiful distraction, a much needed rest from the gross work that you're used to doing, it is in a sense also a burden to you, Pisces, because your work is building up. It's this person in a beautiful way allows you to enjoy life more, but it's making your job more difficult to stay focused and task oriented. It makes the work environment fun if you're working with them. But yeah, it's also like a warning, though, that careful how many wands are going to pile up from you not doing the task at hand. Okay. What are we at? 24. All right, we're doing okay. So you had a lot of cards fall out here. So there comes to be a decision that needs to be made. With the 7 of Cups, water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, the Sun, beautiful, Leo energy. And the Ace of Cups, again, more Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So this falls under this very rigid emperor, king, boss, father, authority figure who conceals their emotions, who is not overly emotional. Something about me makes me want to say that that's them as well. Again, like they know what's up. They know what's going on. If you think you're getting away with something, you're not. Which would make sense for the Emperor. It's really hard to sneak something past the Emperor. Like he's had many battles. He has his battle armor still on under this cloak of power. It's hard to pull a fast one on the Emperor. So frequently this is the card of decisions, but I don't know if it is. In this case, I think this is more your perspective, Leo, because all these cards are very, especially these, it's good fortune, it's happiness, it's renewal, it's sunshine, it's again that sugary sweet energy of when you're falling in love, when you have a crush on someone. And to me, it's this cups do speak to emotion. Sometimes it can be illusion or overwhelming or something, but it's not here. It's look at all this great potential. Look at all these beautiful like jewels that this person is offering me, these cups, the different routes we could go. If it is a decision, it's a decision of what's going to make you happy, but I don't think it's choosing this person. Okay, it may have to be with how you invest your time. Again, if you're falling behind at work, but you're still really enjoying this relationship, it could be a decision on how much time you can spend doing work versus play. You know, it might be that. But more than anything, honestly, Pisces, I feel like this person has opened you up to a world of possibilities. That's what this is. These are like all the fun activities you're planning to do together. It's like you're going to go to the beach and you're going to go to the zoo and I don't know, if it's that serious, you're going to pick out a diamond ring, you're going to get engaged, you're going to build a house together. This might be projecting into the future. You might be dreaming of it, but you see a lot of potential here. It's like you're planning your cups, so to say. You're planning your moves on all the things you're going to do, and it's all based in love. You may want to have children with this person. You may want to go horseback riding with this person. You know what I mean? It's really great, and all the cards feel really good. But it's falling under this very stern, I want to say masculine, but it doesn't have to be because you have Scorpio here. Water signs are traditionally feminine. So again, could be mom and dad, but this, like I said, this relationship is so nice and beautiful. It may defy the idea of what you thought you were not capable of, deserving. There's something very sterile about this relationship if these are two people in your life, Pisces. Or again, if it's at work, it's like you just don't care what this person thinks because you're so happy that you have this attitude, I'm guessing, of like, jobs come and go. Like this is my boss. This is one boss of a million. Like this person's authority holds no weight in your mind because you see them as unhappy. You see them as a really unhappy person who has no joy and love in their life. And you're so engrossed and involved in this overflowing love and this overflowing emotion, this feel-good energy. It's just kind of like F that guy. Like, whatever. If he's unhappy with the work I'm doing, then whatever. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. You have the Ace of Wands, so passion. It can be new upward growth. It's also the boner card, right? For if there are males involved in this relationship, right? As well as the Six of Cups. So literally the song You Make Me Feel So Young. This talks about nostalgia, what makes you happy in the past, youth. It's being sentimental, sugary sweet, things that just make you smile. A looking back to the past. So for a very small amount of you, if this was someone like knowing that you're sneaking away and having to have a discussion with you about it, I'm not saying for all of you, so please don't freak out. This sword can symbolize you being cut from the company, you being laid off, because your work was just piling up and you weren't contributing enough. You only had one pentacle to offer the team, to the company. It's like, it's not enough. Like, your performance is suffering. Not all of you, but a few of you. If that happened, there's a new chance for a career, and it may involve this person. You guys might be going into business together. You might be opening up something that involves children. And again, it's something very, I want to say sugary sweet. Maybe you're opening up like a candy store. I mean, I know that's super specific, but you're doing something that makes people feel young. Maybe you're opening up like a cute coffee shop and it's themed very like storybook themed, or do you know what I'm saying? There's something that, somebody else had this card too. There's nostalgia involved here. There's reminiscing. You're doing something, if it's career related, that takes people back to their childhood, that makes them feel all warm and fuzzy inside the way you two do together. I don't know why this came to mind, but you might be writing stories or telling stories. You might be writing a book. You might be writing a movie. You might be writing a play. And I say that because all these visuals came to mind about cinema for me. The 500 Days of Summer, Elf, and there's music. There's something artistic and creative going on here that was inspired by your person, that was inspired by the love you guys have or had. This very much seems like this person is still in your energy here, though. There could have been some sort of option where your person had to go one way and you had to go the other, but I don't think it's long lasting. It may have just been like a business trip and it's like the first time you guys have been away from each other for a long time and like you're missing them. But yeah, this person inspires growth and creativity in you. It's upward growth, right? The leaves are blossoming from the twig. You're going to build this into a giant tree, and you're going to build this career into your own empire. Because this whole like rules and order and this lack of love, this lack of emotion, lack of creativity, you weren't thriving in that environment. It was toxic. That was something you never wanted to be a part of, Pisces. There is something here to do with children or making people look back to their childhood. Whose reading was this? It may have been Taurus. I brought up the idea of how the series Netflix, it completely markets itself on nostalgia. It's these kids growing up in the 80s and they dress up like Ghostbusters and they listen to 80s music and they play Dungeons and Dragons, and you know, the clothing, the hair, the music, all of that. It takes people back to their childhood and it feels good. There's something you're doing with that's creative. Again, that "You Make Me Feel So Young" song, that's what you're doing. It's awesome. I love this energy. Oh, it's so great. Need me a Pisces in my life. So, okay, wow, interesting. All right, okay. Here's what it is. Queen of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It is the card of Libra. Oh, you guys, the Five of Pentacles. It's the abandonment, feeling left out in the cold, going through a test of faith. Here's the thing. The Libra card, right? It falls right under Justice. This is the same person. Remember how I was saying, if this is your boss and they see your performance is slacking and they sever the tie, right? They balance the scales out because you're not offering enough to the company. You're slacking on the job. Again, the Libra queen who thinks it's all about the mental, the logistics, the facts. It's about the facts. It's not about how you feel. It's not about the fact that you're a nice person and that the people in the office like you. It's about your numbers aren't adding up this month. We're going to have to let you go. And that's what this is. For some of you, okay? And again, forewarned is forearmed. So you can absolutely avoid this, Pisces, but know that like, don't let your work pile up. Do the work. Don't be off resting and slacking off just because you're in this beautiful love mode. Like, again, balance work and play here. It's great that you were absolutely in love and feeling sunshine and roses. That's fantastic. Make sure you make time for that when you're not at work, because if you're fucking around at work, people are noticing. People know. She sees everything. it's very hard to pass things by the Queen of Swords and the Emperor, right? And they can be very cold, detached people. So letting you go is not going to make any difference in their day. They can find someone to fill your spot instantly, Pisces. So I'm telling you, be very, very careful, because they could cut you from the team. They could cut you from the job. They could cut you loose. And I know you don't like this job. So in a way, maybe that's liberating. But if this idea, this career, this opportunity hasn't taken off yet, it's going to feel like you're walking through the snow barefoot, because maybe you don't have a steady bank account to fall back on. The hopeful thing in this is, if this has already happened, and something you will know, right? If this has already happened and you've been released from a job recently, you're in it together with someone. And I'm not necessarily saying both of you are being cut together, but what I'm saying is this isn't the severing of the relationship, to be very clear, to put you guys at ease. This relationship is beautiful. I don't see any red flags other than it may have all kind of escalated very quickly. So just, take it day by day, take it slow. But I mean, it's overflowing with love and with joy. You guys feel amazing together, and you're going to grow together. But you're also going to go through obstacles and challenges together. That's what this card could be as well. It could also just be a warning, thoughts, knowledge, like literally these cards, spirit communicating to me, to you. Remember, there are going to be trials and tribulations to this relationship if it is love related. Not everything is going to be perfect all the time. So even though it's beautiful now, make sure you're bracing yourself to really be a steady foundation for your person when they're going through a hard time. Could also be that, okay? So bottom of your deck is Temperance. Again, balancing the heart and the head. To me, this absolutely is 100% confirming. Do the work. Don't slack off. There's still time for love. There's still time for getting ice cream and going out for drinks and going to the movies and making out. Like, do you know what I mean? But balance the two so that it doesn't get out of hand. Temper, back and forth, the blending of opposites. Blending this beautiful ray of light, this person who's come into your life. Literally, your Empress is the card underneath. Blend this beautiful energy, this person who transforms your world, with the job or the person, the whatever that you really dislike and you're struggling with. This job doesn't have to be a forever thing, Pisces, but wouldn't you rather leave on your own terms than get fired? It's guidance. Work hard, play hard, or everything, or actually, perfect. This card speaks to moderation. I was just about to say everything in moderation, and this is the card of moderation. Be careful, okay? Other than that, it looks beautiful. Bottom of your deck, Six of Wands, victory. Yeah, need I say more? This person is like a victory in your life. Yeah, it's beautiful. So in Taurus season, the season of the bull, we are going to do Spirit Animal Oracle cards. These cards are great. I absolutely love them. They're new to me, but I've seen other readers use them, and I love them. They've been great so far. So what can we get for Pisces? Do check out the Aquarian video, as I said before, because you were featured prominently in it. I don't know why that is. What can we get for Pisces? What animal oracle card goes along with Pisces reading? Snake spirit. Time to heal. Okay, interesting. I think the snake is your boss. And I'm doing that because I'm saying that rather because it's watching. It's ready to, the way a snake will just reach out and bite if it feels threatened. You are threatening the order of this company, of this job. This emperor has worked symbolically years for everything to be steady and stable, for the funds to constantly be flowing. And it's very detached from emotion. Like I said, it's all based in logic. He has worked so hard for this, Pisces, and you guys threaten that. You guys threaten the success of not only the business, but the people involved. It's like this person sees you as tainting the well. That's what this could be. Your boss sees you guys as toxic if this is work related. And so he's keeping an eye on you, and he's ready to bite. He's ready to bite down to that poison venom that can be spurred from like the fangs of the snake. And the 5 and the 5 make 10. It's this work. It's this heavy burdens. Now, time to heal. I mean, I guess I could see this as if there is some sort of firing, some sort of releasing, that's going to be a blow to your, not only your self-confidence, but it's going to take a toll on the relationship. I mean, how could it not, right? It's going to affect you emotionally, Pisces. Absolutely. You're a water sign. Yeah, there's some sort of, okay, two things here. There could be some sort of healing involved. Remember how I was saying you guys are going to go through trials and tribulations together. It's not always going to be easy. There's a need to be able to heal yourself and not rely on your partner to make you happy. You have to be able to heal yourself individually. You can't rely on this person to carry the shoulders, the burden, or shoulder the weight, shoulder the burdens with you or for you. Okay, you know what? Okay. What this time to heal refers to is this person coming into your life and making things better, I think. I don't think it so much has to do with the work, the boss, whatever. I think this person has been sent to you to help heal wounds of your past. I don't know why I'm getting that, but if the game of love has been an emotional, rocky journey for you, Pisces, this person is a gift to you, because they are going to help you heal. But you have to show up and match their level. Your cups need to be equally full to the top to give to each other, if that makes sense. You both help bring healing energy to each other. Water can be healing. I think that's what this is. Snake spirit. Very, very interesting. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me today. Please check out the social media channels, The Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Please like, share, subscribe. Help me get this channel up and running. And I will see you guys mid-month for some more updates. Thank you so much for joining me, you beautiful fish. I will see you guys later. Bye.